I've been with MyPack since the beginning, MyPack as a company, but I was with the group that eventually became MyPack. It was founded by a larger-than-life Welshman called Max Kerr, and to me he was really the founder of MyPack. He was the one who established the culture, he established the work ethic and what drives MyPack ambition. Unfortunately, Max passed away just prior to privatisation. When MyPack, the company, started, there were 7 shareholders, but there were some other key people, specifically Ian Mathewson and Madonna Mobbs. Ian Mathewson was our oldest employee. He had a lot to do with MyPack's process control capability and the way we went about doing our work. And then Madonna Mobbs, she had an enormous, and still does have an enormous impact on our culture and the way we move forward. I really like travel, and I've had the great opportunity to travel with MyPack, and it's been really wonderful. I've gone to some really interesting places that you would never dream of going, different countries, and being immersed into different experiences. So that has been a real plus for me at MyPack, having that variety. Undoubtedly, one of the best part of MyPack has been the people here and some of the experiences I've had personally, the camaraderie, the enjoyment of coming to work when we've been commissioning on site in strange places, working hard, and then having ourselves to support. It's been really rewarding, really enjoyable, and I've met some really good people here. When you go to your site and people will say, who do you work for, and you say MyPack, you can see the respect that they have for the company. And that's a real sense of pride to be associated with something like that. What makes us different, I think, is our focus on the outcomes rather than the process. Or when I say process, the project delivery process. We delivered quite large projects with small groups of people. The way we go about our projects is always to focus on the outcome and to understand what the outcome is, to find the best engineering solution for that. And the feedback I've had from clients supports that when they've said that it's been much easier to work with MyPack in terms of they can tell us what they want and we'll propose a way to get there and get there without them having to be involved in the whole process and lead us along, which provides a real point of difference for us. I believe we've achieved a lot of things, but it always stuns me in terms of the impact that we've had. We're delivering projects worldwide, multi-million-dollar projects that have had an impact on people's lives. We've worked a lot in developing countries, and it was always really good working with the locals there and helping them. One thing MyPack has achieved in the 25 years is retained its identity as MyPack. Going right back to that initial Max Kerr group, Max established the culture through his selection of who he wanted in the group, and the company has, under Eddie's stewardship, retained that, so it's been a really good aspect of it. One of the reasons I've really enjoyed working at MyPack is the diversity. I get bored if I'm doing the same thing for too long. So starting even before the MyPack group in the instrument design section, and then moved into control system engineering, then into project management, and I was operations manager for roughly 10 years. And now I've stepped aside a little bit and doing the managing strategic program, which is a different role for me. In terms of responsibilities, again, it's been a good journey because as an engineer, you're operating within your own sphere, delivering your own part of work, and then moving up into management, there's a broadening of those responsibilities to a whole bunch of other people. Over that time, I was also on the MyPack board, so I've had a lot to do with the MyPack share ownership scheme and writing of the shareholder agreement, bringing in new shareholders into the company, which is probably one of my proudest achievements, because having the ability to let people, if they so choose, to buy into the company, into the ownership, I think was a really important thing. The biggest thing for MyPack, for me, is that I feel like we've built something that's worthwhile. A lot of people involved in that, but I've been a small part of that, and I feel very proud, and there's some personal satisfaction that you feel like you've built something that's worthwhile. MyPack does contribute in a positive way, I believe. I've really enjoyed seeing people develop. We've had graduate engineers that have developed from just finishing uni to being the head of their field, being nurtured in the MyPack environment, and now they're actually leading the MyPack environment. And then there's been just lots of good fun. The outlook from here is pretty exciting, really, because our core skills and what we do are really well aligned to where the world's going and what the world needs at the moment. So the world's looking at digitisation, automation, artificial intelligence, and dealing with the reams of data that are out there. That's really our core business, so I'm quite excited about the avenues that are open for MyPack and how well positioned it is.